Hi everyone, I'm Immortals CEO Noah Winston. I wanted to address some of the controversy I've seen in the Overwatch community over the last week around the news that Overwatch League teams are going to need to maintain separate brands as part of Overwatch League, distinct from their brands in the rest of their esports titles. I wanted to address the community directly to talk a little bit about why Blizzard might want that to be the case, and also why that's not a deal breaker for us in our participation in Overwatch League. First, from Activision Blizzard's perspective, their investment into the league is significant. Though Valve and Riot Games are taking a different perspective on this than Blizzard, it doesn't surprise me that Activision Blizzard has a particular look on how they want to structure the value flow of their ecosystem. And I'd like to remind everyone that this is a policy that is pretty normal when it comes to traditional sports. If you're an NFL owner, like Bob Kraft with the Patriots, you're not allowed to own other sports teams also called the Patriots. That's why the Major League Soccer team owned by Mr. Kraft is called the Revolution, not the Patriots. For Activision Blizzard, they're investing a lot of time, resources, energy, and money in making Overwatch League a success, and building the popularity of the brands and teams that are part of it. They want to make sure that the value that those brands create is limited to the Overwatch and to the Blizzard ecosystem. The last thing they'd want is a San Francisco NRG or a London Cloud9 building popularity off of Overwatch League and then using that popularity to help promote a game from one of their competitors. From my perspective, I'm sympathetic to that. Immortals is a brand that's been built on large games like League of Legends and Counter-Strike, and we have entered smaller games like Smash and Vainglory using that same brand. So why wasn't this a deal breaker for us? Because we recognize the unique goal of Overwatch League. Activision Blizzard, the league, and all of the teams in it have a particular goal that hasn't really been achieved elsewhere in esports before. How do we convert a large chunk of people that play the game of Overwatch into people that watch the game of Overwatch? That's not an easy task to accomplish. And though people who are already part of the competitive Overwatch community might know and love brands like Immortals and Cloud9, the vast majority of the Overwatch player base that hasn't engaged with esports yet doesn't know those names. They don't hold any resonance for them. Activision Blizzard and the teams are going to need to work together to take large swaths of the Overwatch player base that doesn't currently watch esports and convert them into esports viewers. Though the name will be different, you can expect the same brand ideals of Immortals to be carried over into our new Overwatch League brand. Transparency, fan-first interaction, and a focus on building community are core to what we believe makes a successful esports organization, whether the logo is a black and teal helmet or something else. So ultimately, though for us we love the Immortals brand and will be continuing our support of it in all of our other titles, for Overwatch League, we're welcoming this new opportunity and this new challenge to build something truly from scratch and put our expertise to the test. Thanks for following along so far. Thanks for your continued support, and I hope you'll follow along as Immortals Overwatch continues their run in Season 1 of the Overwatch Contenders.